Hi everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project planning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen and I'm going to share with you guys my beauty trash today, empties for the year of 2021. I still have a few things that may make it in my empties this year, but currently we're going to go through everything that I have and I'll tell you my total at the end. So let's get started. Throughout the year, I save all of my empties in a very huge Sephora bag that I had when I made a really big purchase from there. So everything is in here. It's a huge bag and there's a lot of stuff. Let's just take a look. Can you guys see? You can see what's in it. So there's a pile of stuff in that bag, and there's also a bunch of samples and free items that I got from anywhere I purchased that I used up this year. I saved them all in a separate bag, so I know everything in this bag I never paid for, so I can kind of have a visual of what I got free and is it worth it to buy in order to get some free things, etc. So let's go ahead and get started with some of these empties here. So here are some of the items that I have panned in 2021. I'm really excited of the volume of items that I have used up. It's so exciting. So I'm going to basically show you half of the stuff and then I'll show you the stuff that's like sitting beside me. But I just want to go through the items right now and give you guys a little bit of a heads up on the things that I've purchased. So we'll talk about some of these. These are cotton rounds. I'm hopefully down the road I won't be buying as many because I'm going to be trying to change up my skincare routine and things that I use when I'm filming. But I have 3 of these, 2 from Co, 1 from Joe Fresh. And then I also have another one here from Shiseido. I used this one up. This is from Sephora. You can also get this at Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada. And then I also used up a Sephora face mask and some Sephora wipes. I really like these wipes, not the hemp one, but I like the coconut one. All the coconut stuff I really like a lot. And I put prices on everything so that when I go through my totals later, everything is like listed with the prices already, if they didn't already have prices on them. Then I finished up 2 of my MAC, one is a comfort cream and one is a studio moisture cream. I love the Studio Moisture Cream. I'm not a fan of the Comfort Cream. I find it very thick and it just sits on top of the skin. But I have 2 empties for Back to MAC now. And then I have a Clinique Take the Day Off. This was like a mini kind of one. It actually cost money. It wasn't a free, so it was, you know, then it's like the miniest size that you can buy. So I used all of this up as well. Really like this. It doesn't have a scent or anything. So I kind of like this, but I like the Dermalogica one just a little bit better. But this is actually really nice still. And I also got the Body Shop butter, is this butter bomb? The Shea body butter, sorry. And it took me forever to finish this up. It was a massive tub and I don't normally like to lotion my body, but I really need to start getting into that more because I'm very dry. Also, I finished up the Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Spray. I have my stuff from my project here, all of my lines and everything. So this was definitely one that I would not repurchase. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be. And then this is the Born This Way Absolute Perfection Foundation. I used this up earlier in the year. Definitely needed to get it out. It's expensive and it was also just kind of sitting there and separating. So you can see it's like hardened to the sides of where it was partway out throughout the year. But there's nothing left inside of this. And then I have a couple of eyelashes, which one is in a package and the other ones are just separate. These ones were from, I want to say Marshalls or Winners, something like that. They were nice, but they broke after the first use, which was really disappointing, but they were only $5. And I also have this Caudalie, what is this called? It's backwards. Moisturizing Sorbet. This was in a project and I used it up. I just cut it open to get everything out of it. Also a Neutrogena Ultra Sheer SPF 60 sunscreen. I really like this one. It's a little thicker consistency, so I feel like I can see where I missed on my skin. Also the Lineage Multi Deep Clean Cleanser. I like this one. This was from a little, like one of those Sephora to go things. So if you're going on traveling, this is the size that you're allowed up to, like on the plane. And then I also used up 2 of my Fresh Soy facial cleansers. 2 of those. I don't know why this price is on this one. Oops. Anyways, so there's that. And then I have a Hot Toddy heat and UV protectant from Drybar. I love this so much that I bought a full size. It's so good. I really love it, and the smell is nice, so I had to get that again. And then I used up a couple of the MAC Fix Plus. One is in coconut and one is the regular, and I used up both of those. So I have more for back to MAC, which is great. And then I also have a brush cleaner from MAC. I love this stuff so much. And I have a couple of deodorants. This one is from Kopari. It's not the greatest. It actually gave me a rash under my arms, and I'm finding that a lot of the healthy deodorants give me a bit of a rash under my arms, so I don't use them that often, but I'll use them like maybe every 3 days or every 4 days, something like that. But I'm gonna try to move it down to like only once a week, because this is just, it gives me a rash, and both of them did. So the Kopari one was in the coconut oil scent, and the La Vanilla was in vanilla and water. So I don't mind, I didn't mind these, but they just, I don't like the fact that they gave me a rash. That really bothered me. And then I have two Dermalogica special cleansing gels. These are so good if you guys are looking for a really nice facial cleanser. Dermalogica has a really nice one. These ones are just, I would buy this again for sure, but I also have a couple of other ones that I'm working on right now, but Dermalogica is such a good brand. I also bought the Soothing Cleansing Oil from Bobbi Brown, and I bought this because I wanted to try it from a sample. I had actually got a sample from Sephora, and I thought it was really nice, and when I bought the full size, it wasn't what I wanted it to be, and it made my skin feel quite a bit oily. So I don't know if it's like a pre-cleanse kind of thing to get the makeup off, but it was very expensive, $66 Canadian, and I used it all up, which was great, but I don't know that I would buy this again, even for a, like an initial cleanser. I would just use my cleansing balms because I have so many of them. I also bought the Milk Cream Moisturizer from Saint. It comes in one of those pump things, and it doesn't have as much product as I thought it was going to. You can see that only half the jar or less. It's actually, this is I think where the line is up here. So you don't get a whole lot of product in here, and I just thought that that was kind of not great for the amount you pay. This was like $63 Canadian. So very expensive for the amount you're getting. I used up a deodorant from Secret. I normally don't include these in my beauty empties, but I had this one and I figured what the hell, is only $7, so I added this one in. I don't mind that. That was probably my favorite deodorant of all. And they also have the Caudalie Vino Pure Purifying Cleansing Gel, or gel cleanser, and I really like this. But again, it's not my favorite, so I have a couple of other ones that I'm using, and I don't know that I would purchase a full size again. But again, I bought this from a sample, so I'm learning quite a bit about things that I would use based on the samples that I get from wherever I'm ordering my products from. So most of the time it's Sephora, but I would definitely order this again, but not right away because I have a few other things I'm trying. I finished the Pixi Glow Mist, and this one was a really nice one. I like this a lot, but the rose one I'm working on right now that's almost finished, not so much. It's not at all the same thing, and I was really wishing that it was very similar. Maybe it is, and I'm just like, something's different for me, but I had this in a project, as you can see, and I completed it. But I would buy this one over the Rose Mist one for sure in the future. And I have the Cerave Facial Moisturizing Lotion. This one was only 15 bucks, and it's really nice because I do have some eczema spots on my skin, which is really annoying me. I never had eczema or anything growing up, and then all of a sudden I started getting dry skin, and I just had like little spots, and it's just so annoying. But this is something that I use when I'm not using my medical cream. Then I just use something like this for hydrating in between, but this one I use only on my face, not on my body. And then this is the Micellar Water. I didn't like this as much as I was hoping, and I bought a big jar of it, and I thought it was going to be great, but it really wasn't that great at all, and I would not repurchase this. And I have 3 Batiste dry shampoos. And I love the XXL volume one the most. I like the scent of these other ones, like the coconut and exotic tropical fruits, whatever. That one's awesome, or the scent. But XXL is like my jam. I will only buy XXL moving forward. I have a whole bunch of, it's either this one, no, it's the original one. I have a whole bunch of the original ones still to use, like 3 or 4 bottles. So I have to use all of that up before I'm allowed to buy another XXL, but that one's my favorite for sure. I also used up an isopropyl alcohol, and I have 5 of these, so now I have 4 backups, so I don't need to buy any more. I buy a pack at a time, like a little case of them or whatever, case of 4. This is the cleanser that I use when I'm really trying to scrub my face when I have a lot of makeup on. I will use a makeup balm, and then I'll go in with the anti-aging cleansing gel from Peter Thomas Roth. It's got an orange tone to it. This is beautiful. It's $52 Canadian for 250 mils, so you're getting a huge amount of product, and it is anti-aging. It says anti-oil, anti-wrinkle technology, helps visibly brighten with glycolic acids, salicylic acid, citric acid, extracts of peach, white oak bark, lemon, lime, linden, grapefruit, and arginine. I don't even know if that's right. But it says for all skin types, and no joke, like I've used this for every stage of my skin, and I really like it a lot. And I also have one that I'm working on and the backup of this, so I really enjoy that one. And then I have the L'Oreal Infallible makeup setting spray. I probably would repurchase this out of any of the drugstore setting sprays, but if I can help it, I would just stick to high-end, honestly. And also we have the milk cleanser from Saint. This was another one that I was like, it sprays, and it's literally like milk, like watered down milk being sprayed at your face, but it smells really nice, and it does work if you're not wearing a bunch of makeup that you need to intensely get off. So this is more so like if you have like next to no product on your face, or you just want to have like a plain face and wash your face with no makeup on it, then I would suggest this. But for anything more abrasive than a very light dusting of like baked makeup or something, I wouldn't select that for sure. So here's some more of the products that I have used up. I have another thing which is all samples and free things. So this one is all stuff, anything that you've seen I have actually paid money for. So this one is the Lorac Map Pro. I finished this year in my tiny pans from the Fantastic Ladies. So I completed that, but I'm going to hang on to that packaging because I want to use that if I franken anything. And then I have the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation, and I used this up in a project this year. I'm going to save this as well for in case I want to repurpose any other powder. And same thing with the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation in Light 48. I actually scraped some of this out, and I used some of it, but I scraped some of it out because I just wasn't loving it. So this one is an empty, and I will be saving this one as well, the packaging. And can you guys believe it? I actually have 4 perfumes done this year. Mind you, these 3 were next to like maybe to here full on every bottle. This one had quite a bit more, and then this one was just in the bottom part. But this one I had half a bottle left basically, and I finished all of these in 1 year, and I could not be happier. Oddly enough, every single one of them is pink. So that's interesting. I have another backup of the Katy Perry one, but I'm really happy that I finished 4 perfumes this year. That's just insane. And then all of these are just the little items. I'm just going to zoom you guys in a little. All the items in here I panned in 2021. So there is the Patrick Ta. This was in the shade. This is the brow wax in the tinted one. And as you can see, that is empty. I also used up one of these razors for $5. I used one of those. Also the Lineage water sleeping mask. This was really nice. I highly recommend anything Lineage as well. They're a really good brand, and the products work well with my skin. I also used up a matte velvet plus foundation this year. There wasn't much left in there, but I managed to get that done. I have a rollerball benefit lash. I have a couple of eyelashes. There's 2 sets here that just like really need to go in the garbage. I have a couple of pencils. So we have the black one that I was panning in my project, I think it's 21 and 2021. I have a lip liner and then another lip liner in Bloom. So I have a few lip liners. There's 3. And I also panned this, not panned this, but like I use it to the point where I can't sharpen anything with it anymore. And also the Mattify Matte and Fix Primer from Revolution. That's not my jam. It's very silicone based. I have a couple of lipsticks I'm going to actually put aside because I want to see how many lipsticks I actually completed this year. My goal was 7 lipsticks if I could accomplish that, so we'll grab as we go. This is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infuser Primer. I really like this. I would buy that again. And we have the Ardell lashes. There's 2 sets in here, so the values for both sets. And then I have the clear brow gel, or brow, whatever you want to call it, soap brow from Patrick Ta. I also have the Sephora Lumi Lights, or Lumi Drops, and those were 17 bucks. I actually really like that. I wish they still had that because I would buy that again. There's another lip liner in clear, translucent, from Milani. A clear brow, a Sephora retractable brow pencil in the shade Soft Charcoal. I have a, what is this? Oh, this is my NYX concealer. So this one is done. Then we have the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid. We have a Jordana Easy Liner for lips in Cabernet. I love the Jordana lip liners, but unfortunately the Jordana doesn't exist anymore. Oh, I have another lip liner as well. There's another natural lip liner. I did pretty good there. I didn't think I did that good on lip liners this year. Then I also have the Olay Eyes Pro Retinol Eye Treatment. I thought this was going to be really good, but I do not like it and I will not repurchase that. It was expensive as well. Also the Caudalie Vino Pure Purifying Cleansing Gel. I got this, like a small one, and I liked it, so that's why I bought the bigger one, and also from a sample. And I have another, I actually still have some of this this concealer left, but I tried to empty as much as I could because I found that it was kind of sticking to the sides and I want to really use it, and I don't use them if they're in this bottle. So this was emptied from MAC. Now I have another MAC empty, and my Duo Lash Glue in clear. I have another mascara from this is L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. It's not bad, but I feel like it leaves little flecks and stings my eyes, so I will not be repurchasing that. I have another, is this one set or 2? It looks like 2 sets of eyelashes in here. I have the Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I did not like this one. Apparently this is a fan favorite, but I did not like this one. This one is the Lineage Hydro Essence. I love this. I'm definitely going to buy this next year if I can actually buy something. If I use up a bunch of ones and I don't have any left, then I'll buy it for sure. I also have the Naked Skin Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. That was completed this year. Also the Belief Aqua Bomb Hydrating Toner, and I like that. And I also have the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. I love that, and I bought a full size of that. I also used up a pigment from Ben Nye in Cherry Red. That one was really, really hard to use up, but I managed, and it is now gone. I also used up a Saint Brow Gel. This is bomb, you guys. If you want something that really, really keeps your brows in place, I highly recommend this Saint Brow Wax. It is so good. I also have the MAC Deep Dark Brunette Fluid Line Brow Gel. I would buy that again. It's fantastic. I really like it. The color is nice as well. And then I have my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Dark Brown. That one was completely emptied. I should save this bottle for something. So let's talk about my MAC lipsticks. I tried to complete 7 this year, and it looks like I have completed 8. So I am so excited. I could not be more thrilled with this. So let's see which ones I panned. I panned Gleam. I panned Impassioned. That one was really hard to use up. I panned Candy Yum Yum. Can you guys even see these? Probably not. Let's move these over. I panned Candy Yum Yum. I panned Captive, which was beautiful. I would definitely buy that again. I panned MAC Velvet Teddy. These are all MAC, by the way. I panned Red Balloon, which was the hardest one for me to use up out of all of these shades. I panned Tropic Tonic, which again was a pretty bright one. And then I also panned Sin, which is my favorite shade. So these are all of the MAC lipsticks that I panned in 2021, and I could not be more pleased with all of my success. Some of these are really easy to use formulas, and some of these are matte formulas. So I did have to spend a lot more time on the matte ones, and so at the end of the year is when I did a lot of my focus for my matte lipsticks. But anything that was like a glaze or an amplified cream, those ones were super easy to use up. But yeah, I'm surprised how many matte ones I did. This one's a satin. This is so pretty. Look at that. That is so pretty. But I'm really proud of myself. All of these 8 lipsticks are panned in 2021, and I'm so pumped for that. Alright, so now we are going to have a look at all of my free stuff. So let's just pull these out of here. So these ones were a gift, that's why I put them under free. I also have a couple more, but I haven't completed that the project update, so I'm not including those ones. Those will just go into next year's. But I have, I think, 3 more of these that I've completed, and these are all face masks. So I have the 10 p.m. and 2 of the Snow Magic ones. So those ones are empty, and I'm gonna put these away. Then we have a bunch of like paper and foil samples. So we have the Pat McGrath Labs concealer. I'm just going to go over these really fast with you guys. This is a Tom Ford foundation. That was not good. This one is Wander Beauty foundation, and I put no with an exclamation point, so clearly I didn't like that. I used the Jouer High Coverage Concealer. I used the Amore Pacific Moisture Bound Cream, Revitalizing Serum, sorry. The Photo Finish Vitamin Glow Primer. I finished the Pharmacy Daily Greens Gel Moisturizer, love that. I finished the Malin & Getz Vitamin E Face Moisturizer. I finished the Laura Mercier, what is this, primer. Lancome Youth Activating Concentrate. I finished the Tarte, is this foundation? Yeah, foundation, and I thought that was really nice. And I also saved or used up the Caudalie, the same gel cleanser from before. I used up one of the Moisturizing Sorbets, which was really nice. This is the one where I had bought that full size from. This is the cleansing gel from Bobbi Brown. I also used up the Boscia Subaki Oil Infused Exfoliating Powder, the Caudalie Vino Perfect Instant Brightening Moisturizer, the Kombucha Facial Moisturizer or Facial Oil. As you guys will see, sorry, this is an essence. I put a heart on these so that I know if I like them, so that I can go through the samples at some other point, or I put the items that I like in my wish list, and then I can just purchase them from there if I really like them. I finished the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I finished the Dermalogica Cleansing Balm. I finished the Charlotte's Magic Moisture Cream. I finished the Patrick Ta Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer. Love that, and bought a full size, or a mini, pardon me. The Neostrata Skin Firming Lifting Serum. I used the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I used the Firming Triple Firming Neck Cream, pardon me, from Neostrata. I also used a couple of Water Bank Moisture Creams from from Lineage. I used a couple of Water Bank Hydro Essence from Lineage, really like that too. The Amore Pacific Moisture Brown Sleep Recovery Mask, I used that. I also used the Tatcha Harper Rejuvenating Serum. I really love this. The smell is so nostalgic for me. I also used the Dr. Barbara Sturm Face Cream. And the, what is this? No Face Fix Line Smoothing Serum. I have a couple of those actually, but I haven't used all of them yet. The Glam Glow Glow Starter Moisturizer. The Amore Pacific Intensive Vitalizing Eye Essence. I used the Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. And the Herbivore Pink Cloud Jelly Cleanser. I used the Tarte C Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost. I can't talk. And then another one of these Caudalie Vino Perfect Instant Brightening Moisturizers. I used a couple of Neostrata items. One is the Correct Collagen Booster and one is the Glycolic Renewal Smoothing Lotion. I love the Collagen Booster. I would love to buy that. Also another one of the exfoliating oils from Boscia. I don't think Boscia's sold at Sephora anymore, unfortunately, and they have one of my favorite cleansers. So this is the the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser. I just bought a full size of that one. And again, the Bobbi Brown Cleansing Oil and the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum and the Lala Retro Whipped Cream from Drunk Elephant. Also the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream and the Lineage Sleeping Mask. I added this to my other one that you guys will probably see shortly. And then this is the Caudalie Vino Perfect Brightening Glycolic Night Serum, the Origins Ginseng Into the Glow Brightening Serum, and the Cora Organics Turmeric Glow. This is one thing I would like to buy next year. I just have to, of course, use up a bunch of ones that I already own. And I used a couple of the Dr. Jart items. One was the Ceramidin Liquid Moisturizing Toner, Ceramidin Cream Moisturizer Retention Shield, and the Fix Plus Setting Spray from MAC. Also, I used up my little sample that was free for the not Fix Plus, but the Studio Fix Powder. And then I also used up a translucent setting powder from Laura Mercier. This was really nice. I have a little mini of that one. I have the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I tried that one, wasn't a fan. The Juice Beauty Organic Signal Peptides Firming Serum. I have a couple more of the Lineage Water Bank Moisture Creams. Deep Dive Glycolic Facial Cleanser from Jack Black. I used a Mineral Booster, what is it? Quotidien Fortifying. Oh, that's French, sorry. Skin Fortifying Daily Booster. And then also the AHA and BHA Blend Raspberry Extract from Drunk Elephant. The Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filter 101. This is so good. I use both the foundation and the primer that came in here, these two, and I loved it. And I actually bought a mini of the primer already, which I haven't even touched because I have so much crap. And then this is the Dior Super Potent Serum, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Super Serum, and I actually have a mini of that one, which I had in a kit I didn't even know I owned. And also the Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream, Ashwagandha and Reishi Panapeptide, Youth to the People. That was a mouthful for me. And then also the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, the Radiant Concealer. This wasn't as good as I assumed it was going to be based on like the review. Like people go crazy for the double wear stuff and I'm like, I don't get it. But that's probably just where I am with my skin right now. And last but not least, we have all of these empties right here. So let's just pour these all out. So these are all the things that I used up this year that I never paid for. These were all free samples, something that I'm not putting a money value on. So I have a couple of perfumes. Let's see, right here, 1, 2, 3 perfumes. I think that's it. If I find another one after, that's cool. Versace Bright Crystal, the Sol de Janeiro, and oh, this is a hairdresser oil, so just 2. So this one is hair, what is this one? 100 proof treatment for your hair. And then a couple of Fix Plus little tiny samples. I love these little mini Fix Plus ones. These are so cute. I think that's such a great idea. I wish they were refillable though, that you can send them back and get them to refill them for a value or something. And what does this go with right here? Okay, so this is the Drunk Elephant B Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. And there was like, again, same thing with the Saint products. There's like, it's only down to like here. It shows you it's only 3 mils in the front. So I know it was going to be small, but actually, sorry, it goes up to here where the dark rating is. That's as much product as you get. So you only get like a tiny, tiny, tiny sample, and then they give this big packaging. That really bothers me. I don't even know if this is recyclable. So then I have a couple of bigger ones. This is the Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Smoothing Cream. I'm totally gonna buy this. This is so good. I really like this. And I also have the Lineage Lip Sleeping Mask. This is the one that I added the other little sample to. So I have completed that bad boy. Also a Glam Glow Moisturizer. Finished that. I like these little things. I usually clean them up and save those. Then I have a little mini deodorant. I didn't get to the complete bottom, but this is the most I could do without, like, it just keeps dragging the product away from my skin and dragging on my skin. So this is the Melanin Gets Little Eucalyptus deodorant. Then I have another 100 proof. Oh no, this is the 100 proof one. I'm just going to chuck that because I don't need that paper. I have a bunch of mascaras here. I finish a lot of mascaras in a year. So this is the Roller Lash from Benefit, the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume. This is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume. The Dior Show Mascara. The Lancome, what is this one? Lancome Black Noir. I don't even know what that says because it's all like coming off of there. And then the Milk Kush Mascara. Did not enjoy that as much as I thought I would. Another Dermalogica item, the Intensive Moisturizer. Really enjoyed that. That was nice to use. I used this Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion, and I like that for my face and body. I used another lipstick this year. This is all I could get done on this one, but I went all the way down till I couldn't sharpen it anymore. And that's the NARS freebie I got for my birthday a couple years ago. And this one is the lipstick in, what is this? Bobbi Brown Luxe Lip Color in Neutral Rose. And I used that one completely up. That was a free sample. And I also used the balm from NARS. I love this. This color is so good. I want to get another one, but I can't spend $37 on a single lip balm. That's just unreal. I also used a sample of my Pro Longwear from MAC in NW15. I used that up, so that was free. Of course, all this is free. This is the Benefit Give Me Brow. I finished that up. I also finished the Purity Moisturizer, and this is so beautiful. I bought a little one of this, and I want to buy a huge, massive. If it comes in like a big jug, I want to buy it because it just, the smell of this makes me think of my grandparents and like when they used to buy me little mints or candies when I was younger. The smell is exactly what one of the candies I used to eat, and it's just so nostalgic for me. I finished my Tarteist Pro Glow and Stunner. This is a liquid highlighter. I finished the Algenist Collagen Genius, and I bought the full size of this because it was so good. If you guys want to make your skin look plump and juicy and young, and this is the item to get. It's so good. And I also finished the Glow Recipe Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. That was really nice. I finished a couple of the Tatcha Violet Sea Brightening Serums. I would love to buy a full size of this, but I'm not that bougie. If it was smaller or cheaper, for sure I would buy it. And I also finished up the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This was nice. I would have bought that again, but I don't think those are available anymore. Also, I used up the Guerlain Lure Primer with gold in it. Did not like that at all. I also have the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. Love that. I will save that little container, of course, for later. And as well as the Clinique Moisture Surge. I really enjoy this. It's such a nice moisturizer. And then lastly, I have the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Superfood Cleanser from Youth to the People. And again, I just bought a full size of this. I love this so much. I wanted to read the side of this. It says 100% vegan ingredients, no animal testing, made in California, cold pressed extracts, all skin types, free of parabens, sulfates, what is this called? Phthalates, PEGs, mineral oil, silicones, and synthetic dyes, or silicones, pardon me, and synthetic dyes. So it's just so natural and beautiful, and I love the smell, and I love the way that it feels, and it doesn't make my skin feel drying. This is everything, you guys. I finished so much stuff. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this end of the year empties. I thank you guys so much for everything, and it was so nice to go over all of this and reflect on everything I used, and I can't wait to see what next year brings. So all the best in 2020, you guys. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.